Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Wallet Wisdom, a podcast presented by Lake Michigan Credit Union. If you're new to the podcast or have been listening for a while now, Wallet Wisdom is designed around breaking down the ins and outs of financial aspects, as well as to help bring answers to some of banking's more confusing or complex questions. I'm one of your hosts, Brett. With me on the mic, as usual, we have my BFF and co-host, Lo.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. I can't believe it's our final episode of the year.
I know. It's crazy.
It's a little wild.
It is. And it's the end of the year.
It's the holidays.
It's like 1 minute it's January.
Right.
And then the next minute it's December.
Right. There's a lot of aspects that go into that. You
Yeah.
know, Michigan weather being one, because it can be 90 and then 30 and then 20 and then 70.
Yeah.
You just never know. But
Exactly.
beyond that, yeah, time is just, it's a wild thing.
It is. It's flying by. But as always, we are so excited for this episode as, it's a chance to get sentimental.
Yes.
A chance to reflect.
We tend to be softies anyways.
That's
so
right.
This is just time for us to shine.
Exactly. And who better to have on the show than one of our favorite go-to, always willing and ready to be on the podcast. We have Aldina Babic. How are you?
I am doing good, and so good to be here
Yes.
and see both of you
Indeed.
live and in person.
I think she
man.
definitely is the guest that's been on the most.
Oh, yes.
We should count.
What an honor.
sometime.
I think
Yeah.
so. I think so.
I loved every session of it.
Yep.
Exactly. Well, and as we're talking about the end of the year, there's so much going on also in your area, I know, with our community relations
Yeah.
and as our company as a whole really embraces volunteerism and giving back during this time of the year especially, and ending the year strong with our impact crew. So that's so exciting.
Yeah, we have staff that is very busy right now being out there making
bet.
that strong impact, and it's been hard keeping up with all of the great things that are happening.
I know.
One of my favorite things is when I'm out in public and I happen to run across our impact crew, and you're like, "Oh, hey, I
Yes.
know those people,"
I know
and
you.
they're
I know
making
you.
really cool. Like, yeah, it's just pretty
Exactly.
cool.
Well, and with how busy everything is, I mean, I know last year we had an opportunity to have the big guy that came from the North Pole
Yes.
here. Weren't able to get him. He's got a very busy schedule this year, especially.
Good. I got nervous talking to him.
I
so
know, right?
I'm
It's
glad.
like, I got to make sure I'm on the nice list.
Right. Right. It's hard to look someone in the eye where you don't know where you stand.
Right.
Just tell me. I need that reassurance.
Am I getting gifts or just a lump of coal?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Well, today we really want to just, for listeners that may be new to the show or you've been listening for a while, just having an opportunity to reflect on the year we've had and some of the incredible guests that we've had as well,
Right.
Especially this year, to really help us understand what goes into some of the big areas of our personal financing. You know,
Absolutely.
from mortgages, savings, how to really build that generational wealth, and just how that all kind of culminates together. So, Lo, do you remember back in March?
Yeah.
And also April, we had our mortgage vice president,
Yes.
who was in Meg Dunn,
Yep.
talking about first-time home buying stuff.
Yes. I remember that clearly because it was our two-parter,
It was.
which was really fun.
That was like a first for us.
It was.
It was super cool.
And it brought a lot of angst to like, oh, I want the second episode to air.
I know.
It's time.
Exactly.
And I remember Meg's key quote being, "You date the rate and marry the home."
Yes.
I love that.
Right? So it's you
man.
got to think about
Yeah.
what that means for you.
That hits home for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a somewhat
Yeah.
new homeowner.
Yes, we just bought a house last year,
That's
and
right.
that quote definitely resonates with us.
Right.
We love our home.
Yeah.
Don't love the rate there yet,
Yeah.
but we're
Right.
definitely
You're just
not-
dating that part.
Yes.
That's right.
It's okay. It's okay. Yes. And so it was all about
Yes.
first-time home buyers. And
Yeah.
I know they talked a lot about our seminars that we've been doing too.
That's right. Yeah, we've got our home buying seminars that we've offered throughout the year, and just a chance for those first-time home buyers to get those answers to their questions. Right. I know one of the biggest things when buying a home, there's just so many things that
Oh, my
go into
goodness.
it,
Yeah.
and you kind of are left, especially if you're doing it for the first time.
Yep.
There's like, what are all these acronyms? What
Yeah.
does this mean? What does that mean? What's an escrow account? What's a this
Yeah.
and that?
And if someone finds out that you're going to buy a house, everyone has advice for you.
Oh yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, it's not good advice. Right?
Exactly.
You know, I remember my parents telling me like, "Oh, you need to have at least $30,000 as a down payment or whatever it
Yeah.
is," and you're
Yeah.
like, is that even true anymore? I don't know. Or, oh, stay away from arms. And you're like, well, what's an arm?
What's an arm?
I have 2 of them. Like, I can't really get too far from them. But I just remember thinking, I don't even know if I should be listening to that or what.
Yeah.
So key being, we have awesome people that get to help out for those and
Absolutely.
navigate what's true or not.
Right.
Our mortgage team just recently shared with us too that those seminars have been extremely helpful to our community partners who never thought that they would be mortgage ready, and they got someone ready within 60 days, and they now are a homeowner, and they have thought that there's no way for them to purchase a house anytime soon. And that's just one of the stories. There's been multiple. So I love that they are doing that, and that there's a lot of them happening in different communities as well. And just hearing the success stories is really
even one of our guests that came on, and we'll talk about him later, Dondra came on, and he said, I was denied over and over and over again, and it was all kind of just the other institutions saying, no, we're not willing to do that. And LMCU came alongside and we're like, we've got this. Let's do it.
Yes.
And it's just
we got
wild.
a program for you.
Right. Well,
get your
and your
mortgage ready.
team, Aldina, as well, like you were saying, getting into those communities, especially into communities that may not get always the best financial education or may not have access to that, right? More so than anything, it's the access to the financial education. And to just see how the community relations department and yourself and your team have rallied with our mortgage team to really help break down what you were saying, Lo, about the myths around the mortgage process. What do you need that 10% or that 20% down? Do you need what does that look like? And it's amazing how it's impacting lives.
It always amazes people how small our community relations team is in and of itself, but they don't realize that our entire company is the community relations
That's
team,
so
right?
good. That's so
You're
true.
the organizers and the people that put things together. You're the seamstresses that sew it all together. But
That's
then
a
we
good
have
way to
all
put it.
of
I'll
these
take
people.
that back to my boss.
I love it. What is it? What is the male seamster? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, but
Small but mighty groups.
but it really is, and I think we take for granted that we are all part of that, and we get to have a big impact on the people that we get to see.
That's so true. Well, speaking of that impact, I know, Aldina, you happened to be on our show earlier this year as well. Like we said, you've been an ongoing...
I think she got a summer month, right?
She
It was
did.
like
She
June
did.
or
June,
something.
I think it was.
Yeah.
It was sunnier, not so cold. But, you did such an amazing job helping our listeners understand, battling that cost of living. I think all that are listening can relate that we're seeing that in our grocery stores and in just our everyday lives. The costs of things have risen.
Our utilities are. I think we talked a lot about sprinklers, if I remember.
I think so too. Yes.
And lights. And
because they all start to add up.
It really does.
It's
and it
crazy.
hits every season of life too. Like creating a healthy budget and maintaining those little controls of your needs and wants, your regular spending that you have. Like anytime you invite me to those topics, I get all excited for it because I love helping people find new ways of saving money and
smart ways to spend your money.
Yes. I'm not saying don't spend any of your money, but spend it wisely and know where your dollars are going and make good decisions along the way too, and have a backup plan. I think in that episode we also talked a lot about backup plans and kind of planning for your future a little bit as well.
For sure.
And
you also, if I'm remembering right, we talked a little bit about having those conversations with our kids as they're getting older.
Yep,
establishing more of that communication that I know I didn't always understand growing up as a kid, that, hey, when I turn that light on, something's ticking away.
Yeah, start hearing
calculating.
cha-ching, cha-ching.
Right. And until you kind of have your own expenses and you're dealing with that, it finally hits. But starting to help educate our kids earlier on those things to have better perspectives. I've seen a change already in my own kids.
100%.
They're turning the lights off more. They're at least on it better. And it's nice because before, my goodness, every room had a light on. And where are they? Oh, they're out playing at the park. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the ongoing joke of we turn into our parents, right? It's
Right.
regardless. And so let's make it something we should be proud of them turning into.
Yeah.
And I think that's key of they mirror us, whether we like it or not. I've heard way too many phrases come back at me. I'd much rather have some good habits come back at me.
Definitely. I mean, the other day I was at the store with my older daughter, and in the past it was always, Mom, can you get this for me? Can you get it for me? Like, because I have like a wallet that just generates all this money, you
close it and open it and there's another stack in there.
And now, she's 10, and now she is at the point where we are out and about, and she'll see something she likes and she'll say, I didn't bring my wallet with me, but can you buy this for me and I will pay you back? And I was like, this is a new shift, and for sure. I'm glad that she has gotten to that point, recognizing the fact now she's budgeting her own money that she has, and she is like there to pay that back as well. I think it's just like those conversations should happen in every household. It is okay. Money conversations don't have to be difficult ones. It is okay to have open conversations, and it doesn't matter how much money you have. Money is money at the end of the day, and you should have open discussions with your
destigmatize it, because it really has the stigma of don't ask someone, don't.
And we see that in classrooms all the time. I mean, part of our team, we go out to schools and connect with them as well, and you will see very clearly, at what age those conversations are starting in households. And sometimes we also see the neglect of those conversations too. And my hope is that going forward, we can have those conversations a little bit more often at a very early age.
I can't help but keep thinking about, I think, another guest that we had, Dondre Brown. He's with Young Money Finance, and he, you know him well too. And just the ideas that he's brought to the table of the last generation to start from scratch. I will forever remember that. And how it's not only the choice of the conversations, but recognizing that maybe you weren't taught right either. And he said there's so many times, because they do classes with both adults and kids together, so parents and their kids, and how many times parents are like, oh my goodness, my parents and my grandparents told me wrong.
He is
cyclical,
leading by example. He has his whole family involved. I mean, I just saw him a few weeks ago, and literally all his kids were there with him, and it's the coolest thing to see.
I titled his daughter Chief Personality Officer. She's the one that runs his TikTok and stuff, and she is personality plus.
Well, and actually, I was going to say, speaking of financially savvy daughters, like you were just talking about your daughter, Aldina. Dondre's daughter, it's crazy how, he was saying that there were times where she would just be up there talking about finances in front of adults.
He's trying to gather his paperwork, and she's already teaching about savings.
He is so proud, and those kids are just incredible.
But, to your point and what you were sharing with us on your episode, but also, with what Dondre is doing, it really drives to that point that educating and talking and involving our children in our finances and our day-to-day finances builds new perspectives in that generation. And that really, I think, is what resonates with his mission, which is, again, you said, Lo, of helping to really make this the last generation to have to start from scratch.
And it's about unlearning, right? Too. It's about unlearning all of the things that have perpetuated throughout the years of, oh, you can't get a mortgage because you don't make enough, or they don't give mortgages to people like us. Things like that, where
from I can't to I will,
and this is how. And it's been incredible to keep up with him and all of the wonderful things he's doing. Young Money Finance, honestly, look it up. Teachers, you can get them to come to your school. You can get them to come to your church or wherever you want. And
if you haven't had a chance, listeners, be sure to check out all of these episodes if you haven't listened to them, because obviously we're just kind of hitting the highlights here, but there's some really great meat in each of those episodes. Aldina, I don't want to, go over all of the things and just pass over it, I should say, because there's so many really valuable, tips and ideas that you had in your episode. So listeners, be sure, if you haven't heard these episodes that we're referencing, go back, listen to them.
Or even if you have. Honestly, I mean, nice I don't remember everything, and I was in it and doing it. So I will probably re-listen. I found my son listening. He's 8. And he was in his room.
Young.
I will not look 2 and 2. He was doing it to fall asleep, but that's a totally different
no big
story.
deal. That's because we have such nice, calming voices.
Right. It's all in the.
We're approaching a season, coming in with like wanting to make better financial decisions.
Yeah.
So maybe it is a good idea to re-listen if you haven't already, or if you haven't, just check out those previous episodes.
Set some New Year goals.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Refresh
time for those.
that goal setting.
Yeah.
Mindset.
Right.
Yep. I love
man.
resolutions. Right? I couldn't think of that word. I was
Oh,
sitting here going, so those goals that we do in January
To do something we are going to stop doing.
starts with a letter that's not a G. Those resolutions. Yeah, get your New Year's resolution. And, that's a easy one to keep. That's just like, I just want to learn more.
Yeah.
My dad always told me if you learn one new thing every day, it's successful.
Oh, that's so good.
And that in and of itself, every day I go home and I'm like, oh, shoot, I didn't learn something today. And I quick go and learn something and have that be it. You can learn from our episodes. Turn us on.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, and of course we have to, I think, make note of, and as we're wrapping up, we also had, just in a couple episodes ago, we celebrated our 90th birthday here
Unreal.
at LMCU. I mean, and we talked a little bit about legacy, and being able to leave a legacy. And, we look at our founder, Lloyd F. Hutt, and the kind of legacy that he has created. So much so that, obviously we have an extremely incredible company, LMCU, that's helping the communities. But we also have a Lloyd F. Hutt scholarship for those students, as it was he who was a teacher, right?
How crazy is it's been going on much longer than he ever was in it.
Yeah.
So we have now had time without him more than we had with him. It's wild to know that his name is still said regularly.
That's right.
And
loud and proud too.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
That's exactly right. And just the amazing history that we've experienced in 90 years. I mean, when you look back at, 1933,
banks closed.
Banks were really, not something you could trust.
Toast.
Yeah, and we were entering into a few years later into a war, World War II, and all the other
There's
things.
places like Hooverville where people lived in cardboard boxes, and there was so much going on there that unreal.
And it seems crazy now when you look at it and where we are today, and just the amount of impact that that's been able to create over decades is just really, really cool.
Yeah.
And it's all happened through connection and conversation and just making sure to be open and relying that we're human and we are people helping people. That's the credit union motto, and that is what it comes down to at the end of the day.
One story that I'll never forget is one of our very loyal members sharing how he did his banking in Lloyd Hutt's basement.
I always thought it was the basement. It really was the basement.
It was the basement.
Did Mrs. Hutt make cookies? Because I think she did.
He didn't mention anything about that. But he even still had his original membership card, which was, like in amazing condition, how he held it. But he said that he would walk into on Division Avenue, he would walk into his home and like it looked just like a normal house. He would walk in and there was a small bench in that little foyer area.
No kidding.
He said that bench was looking into their living room, but then you take your turn. That was like the lobby. You take your turn to go downstairs to the basement to do your banking and then, exit out and stuff. And I just thought, oh my goodness, that is like literally the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, no
Thank
kidding.
you for sharing that. It like made me be part of the history.
I love it. Well, and my boss, she hates that word, my inspirational leader, we went to the house and tried to knock on the door, but they didn't answer. I wonder how often that happens for those that look up where it actually was. But we did take a picture in front of the house.
It's so weird.
To
Google
whoever lives
says it's a
there,
branch.
I'm so sorry. We saw them in there. We saw them in the house. They ignored us.
There.
Right. Yeah. So sorry for that. But I wonder if there's ever little nuggets of old coin somewhere that rolled away, because we always joke in the branches that if you drop a coin you will never see it again.
Yes,
because the carpet has this insane ability to just eat coin.
It.
Yeah.
So I have to imagine that somewhere under that furnace or wherever there
has to be like ledgers and
well, actually
checkbook.
my husband was inspecting a house and they had found some of Mr. Hutt's brother's stuff.
No way.
Yeah.
Now that's
pretty
a small
wild.
world.
Yeah,
That's
it was
That's
deposit
a whole
slips.
other episode of its own.
It really is.
It's a spin-off of the Wallet Wisdom podcast.
right.
It's going to be a mystery. I'm just kidding. Detectiving.
Right. I love it. That's amazing.
Oh, man. Well, so much, again, has occurred over our 90 years. years and, of course, over this past year. And again, so much, I think, for us to be grateful of and humbled by, just the impact that we get to see in our communities, and our community partners who are making an impact and making a difference in our communities with us as well, which is just super, super cool. So, to everybody, thank you for an incredible 2023. We are so excited for next year as well. But hey, we talked about a little special announcement that we wanted to get to. Yeah. Normally, we'd be switching over to our trivia. But before we do, we have the bittersweet privilege to let listeners know that Lo, our amazing co-host, my BFF, she's like a sister to me. Yes. Has accepted another position and will be leaving the show. Yes. But I am truly grateful for your partnership, your friendship, and everything you've brought to the show. The podcast truly has grown in its quality and its professionalism and just the fun that we get to have, and that's a large part to do with you, Lo, and we're so grateful. I loved every second of it. Thank you. Yes. And thanks to all the listeners. Thanks for listening and making it worth doing, and we appreciate you. Yes. Well, so what does that mean? As I'm sure maybe you're wondering. The seat can't get cold. It can't. No. Because you don't want to hear my voice the whole time. Let's be honest. Everyone help us. Exactly. So we're also excited to announce, though, that Aldina, you're going to be joining as my co-host, and we are so excited. I'm so excited, but I'm looking at Lo, and she's getting all teary-eyed. Yeah. I'm over here I feel so bad. Nobody make eye contact. I did it to myself. I'm not getting kicked off. I'm still a member of the credit union. You can't get rid of me. I just don't have a key card to get in the building. I feel so honored, and I feel it's going to be very hard to keep up with your legacy, but I will do my best. Couldn't ask for anyone else. You are a perfect fit. I love it. I am very happy. We are truly excited. Yes. I am excited to see where 2024 takes us, Aldina. And honestly, every time you've been on an episode, you bring so much knowledge and understanding. Thank you. I think for listeners, just to know a little bit more about you and feel free to fill in some of the blanks, but listeners, Aldina is truly passionate about everything we do here, especially with financial education. And your passion when we're in meetings and hearing you talk about how are we helping those in not just our communities, but in general, all around the world, how do we help educate people to be better savvy with their finances, to not be too cheesy, which we used to do. Wisdom for your wallet. But I mean, really, it is so incredible, and I'm grateful to have you as a co-host. Thank you. Thank you. So. She's got a lot to offer. I don't really know what to say to all of that, but all I know is that I am very excited to be able to share more on ways to help you save money, make better decisions, see how LMCU can, kind of fit along the way to help you make those dreams come true. Absolutely. So we're excited, of course, listeners, to continue to bring you great content and have special guests from within our communities and your communities that can speak to so many of the incredible ways for you to grow in your wallet wisdom. And listeners, I'm now joining you. So I am another loyal listener now. So. Maybe we'll have to have you on as a special guest too. Yeah. I think there could be ways. An episode about nails. I don't know. We're always open to your feedback as well. Absolutely, guys. Right. That episode was flat. Whoa, yeah. Not that kind of feedback. No, only good ones. Okay, got you. Yeah. Let's make sure we establish some ground rules here, right? So why not though have some fun though, Lo, before you leave? And do something that I think has been coming for a long time and might be fun for our listeners. And will keep me from crying. It will. And me too. Because now I'm going to pretend like I don't like you. Because we are now enemies. That's right. Yeah. So what if we do trivia against each other? This is the ultimate showdown, host versus host. Aldina, you've got some questions. I do, which gives me so much satisfaction. Just know that we put you through this a couple of times, and I lost every single time. You know what they say about karma, and I'm a little scared. I know. She's going to give you some of those really difficult questions. I can just feel it.
Yeah, the seat's hotter than it usually is because we're against each other, and
that's right.
I'm a little scared.
There's a lot on the line. You know, this is bragging rights.
But I think our money should roll over.
I like that.
For next episode.
Yeah. Either way.
I like that.
Everyone's a winner.
The show's going to keep it and roll it in.
Well, that's very generous.
Yes. Well, because I'm going to win. Thank you for acknowledging that.
Wow. Wow. All right. Well, let the rivalry begin, as they say.
Fake it till you make it. So I'm just over here talking smack.
Ready.
I love that. Yeah, you are?
Yeah, she does look a little too joyful to be doing this. A little manic almost.
She does. It's a little, there's a sinister smile.
I've never seen that from her. Who is this woman? I don't know her.
Eliminated from podcast.
Didn't even get a full episode as
last episode. No, I'm just kidding. Well, all right. So just in case listeners haven't, are new or don't know the rules, it is a best out of 3. So if we need a tiebreaker, if it gets to a point where it's like a 1-1 or we don't answer any of them right for the first 3,
that happens.
There will be a sudden death question.
Mm-hmm.
We will buzz in with our names. Do we need to practice? I think we've done this enough, right?
Low.
Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
And we can't buzz in for each other like Sarah did.
I love that. That was hilarious.
She all of a sudden was like, Brett. Yeah. You're like, wait a minute.
Are you allowed to buzz in for me?
Go ahead, answer it.
You go ahead. All right. We'll roll with it. So, all right.
Ready.
Aldina, if you would take us away.
Okay.
First question.
Which kind of bulbs were once exchanged as a form of currency?
Low. Tulip bulbs.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Is it correct?
It is correct.
No way.
I was like, they wouldn't use like light bulbs. That
I'm
doesn't make
thinking
sense.
light
What else are
bulbs?
bulbs? And then
Tulip bulbs.
the Dutch in me just hit it home.
Wow.
Man, that was like right on. I feel like now
From the
rest of
homeland.
my questions are not going to be great.
I know. I'm going to have to be quicker on the jump.
Although
I had no
half
idea.
Dutchness just came out.
I don't know. All right. Let's do question number 2.
All right.
What was the original purpose of the tiny pocket in your jeans?
Brett. It was, I believe, for pocket watches.
Stop it. Yes.
Yes! Oh, wrong end. I thought I was going to get it wrong, and I'm buzzing it wrong, and it's right. Oh, my goodness.
No, that was just the sound of my heart. That wasn't, you didn't push a button. I did know that, just for the record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
At first, I was like, money, like coins, and then I was like, no, I remember now that was.
That's where I used to put my house key.
See?
Because it wouldn't fall out
Yes.
then.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Multi-purpose.
Do they even make those pockets still in jeans?
Some of them.
As we all check our
Yeah,
jeans.
I have it.
They do?
I do, yeah. I don't have a pocket watch,
what are we gonna
though.
put
It's
in
jeans
there?
day here, guys.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
Let's make it a little bit harder.
This is
1
now
to 1.
like a sudden death.
Yeah. Either one of us gets it right and we win here, or neither one of us get it right and have to go into sudden.
I'm sweating.
I know. I'm feeling a little.
I think this one might be a bit harder. The
All
other
right.
2, I'm like,
Those were still, you got
Brett
to
is
kind of hit it
nerdy.
right.
He's going to know the answer.
Oh.
Only if it's about film. That's
I
about
feel
it.
like there's a bias going on. No, just kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. Ready?
Or an underestimation.
Who was the first president to be on television?
Low. That's not right.
Was it back in 1933?
I'm just going to throw one out there and say Roosevelt.
Stop.
Was it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No
This is good. I
way.
needed this as my last episode.
This was not planned.
I think that's where he proposed the great deal. The New Deal.
The New Deal.
The New Deal.
Oh my goodness.
My
You
goodness.
guys
I
are
was
way
in the
too
show
good.
Annie,
Ooh.
and Teddy
Okay.
Roosevelt comes on and does
Okay,
the
it's all
New
making
Deal.
I'll be
Deals
honest. I don't think I would have had that right. It would have had to gone to sudden death if there was any chance. But
Well, like underestimation here.
let's be honest.
I'm not nerdy, but I am smart.
You are very smart.
Nerdy and smart are not synonymous.
That was both a compliment to you and a diss to me. All in
The
one.
best kind.
I'm just kidding.
I love you.
I know. Well, the other thing I was going to just say too is that you've probably won more trivia over the. I do. I really do.
We should have come up with that statistic.
You had some really good stretches there.
I did.
And so it's
So
probably
have you,
right.
though.
Well, not this time.
Not to toot your own horn, but toot, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, again, Lo, thank you so much for everything that you have done over the years now on the show, as well as being that consultant for us, basically, in the background there.
And I leave it in great hands.
Yes.
So all the best of everything to you guys.
Yes. Well, Lo, if you would, tell us again where our listeners can connect with us.
Oh, anywhere social. So LinkedIn, that's the new social, just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio,
Right.
Twitter. What is it called now? X?
Twitter,
I don't know.
X, whatever you want to.
Instagram, you name it, we're there.
That's right. Well, thank you to everyone. Thank you, Aldina. I'm excited. We're going to be starting January off here. And for listeners, thank you again. Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
Here's to a good 2024.
That's right. When you're over the Christmas and holiday period, share it with a friend. Tell your family about the show and how you've been listening.
Give the gift of wisdom.
That's right. That's
for your
priceless.
Wallet. It's priceless. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, everyone. Have a good one. We'll see you next year.
Farewell, friends.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. The information provided in this podcast by Lake Michigan Credit Union is general education or marketing in nature and is not intended to be accounting, legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. Statements of individuals are their own, not LMCU's. All topics discussed are information of a general nature and do not address the circumstances of any particular individual or entity. Consult an appropriate professional concerning your specific situation. As of the date of publishing and any future date this podcast is broadcast, all rates, fees, payments, or other specific figures discussed are subject to change and are dependent upon your specific financial situation. All loan products discussed are subject to credit and collateral approval. You alone assume the sole responsibility of evaluating the merits and risks associated with the use of any information or other content in the podcast before making any decisions based on such information or other content. In exchange for listening to the podcast, you agree not to hold LMCU, its affiliates, or any third-party service providers liable for any possible claim for damages arising from any decision you make based on information or other content made available to you through the podcast. For more information on any of the content discussed in this podcast, please visit LMCU.org. Copyright Lake Michigan Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. LMCU, NMLS ID number 442967.